Hello there. How are you doing? It's me, Stranger, your favorite voice from the darkness. Hello. We're gonna be playing some Guilty Gear today. I'm gonna see precisely how good I am at Guilty Gear on stream. I'm apparently all right off stream. We'll see how it goes when I have to keep track of like 4 things. We got these laptops in recently. I got one of them off of my work because they were giving away busted ones. And we got another one from a friend. So we've set them up to like be stream monitors. The problem with that is that I keep trying to use my mouse to go across my 2 PC tower screens and onto the desktop monitor screen, which is next to it. It doesn't work like that. Not all monitors are combined together, unfortunately. Oh, the work one still isn't up and running. Willow sent 2. Ooh. Fun. I feel like we didn't thank her. We need to do that. Let's deal with that in a minute and get into Guilty Gear right now. So that should be live, and then I need to click the buttons that make Guilty Gear go. While this icon is displayed, data is being saved to the system. Until it disappears, do not close the game application. From those folks at Arc System Works. We'll just give it a second. We'll let it prepare its thing. Hey, Jay. How is it going? I hope that you are enjoying your burger.
Network.
Burger was good, excellent. We're just gonna hop right into the lowest floor we have available to us, which I'm almost ranked out of. I just need to win a couple more, and we can get back into Inferno Squad and make fucking, tools of ourselves. Hi, Jay, I don't know how to spell your name. Jay, like the bird. Hi, Jay, I know how to spell your name. Wonderful. Alright, well, that didn't work for some reason. Oh, I should maybe have redone my, costume. Because this is very much a September look. Hey, Beekeeper.
Are you ready?
I'm just gonna grind out some Guilty Gear until I feel like stopping, honestly. This one might not take us all the way to 11.
Mankind knew that they cannot. Duel.
Aww. Yeah, let me do the intro. I like the intro. Okay. Dang it. Okay. I think that's going well. You feel a little dirty keeping someone in a corner like that, but you know, we're gonna win. The pauses on head look consistently brutal, like Twilight Princess. We didn't play enough Twilight Princess to be able to have a useful comparison. Our hit stop of choice, of course, is Hollow Knight.
Slap.
In your defense, he was just spamming a middle stab to the sword to try and keep you at range. Yeah, but on the other hand, there's not much more that Nagoriyuki can do from that position. Like, that's what he does, Nagoriyuki, is that he's big and that his Katana Nana goes forever.
So instead of reflect, duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, dang. Oh, please don't.
This.
Alright, fine then. Yeah, so just keeping people at range is Nagoriyuki's whole deal. Fortunately, I can just kind of do that. I'm gonna get real greedy. Yeah, that was always gonna go bad.
In times of hardship, in action.
He's a Siegfried rather than a Mitsurugi, very much so.
Win.
Updates will complete when you restart. We will deal with that. What the fuck is Sophos? Anyway. The new laptop just booped a thing at me that I don't know how to handle. Oop. Oop.
Slap. Duel 3. Let's rock.
Right, because Soul Blade and Soul Calibur and the 2.5D. What do we call those? Is there a term for specifically that kind of fighting game, which sort of takes place in a 2D plane, but there's like sidestepping and shit you can do? That seems like something nerds would have coalesced on. Fully 3D. Alright.
I'd say it's time for a tea break. Milk and sugar for you.
In Soul Blade, you could get away with saying 2.5D, but Calibur gives you full range of motion. That's neat. You can quit if you like. Okay.
That they cannot change society. So
Hi, Denise.
reflecting on themselves, they blame the beast. Duel 1.
Aw, but I wanted to...
Let's rock. This.
Testament hot. Testament indeed hot. Like a lot of the Guilty Gears are wildly hot. Ugh, okay. Well, that's what I get, I suppose.
Slap.
Don't fret. I cut too sharply to leave a scar.
They're a really hot goth, non-binary Grim Reaper, and, you know,
Let's rock.
I choose characters that I can see something of myself in. What was the host of FS6 called? Eternity, I think you mean? Who's also very hot, yeah. We absolutely posted a picture of Eternity just going like, hey, here's outfit goals.
I'd say it's
Also, like, personal fit goals, because goddamn, there's just so many abs on that person. I also think Jestimate Gene Testament is a very good skin choice. I sort of meant to go in and change it. Let me see if I can do that, actually. Character select. Okay, well. Okay, I can see it. I think Justman is still our best play. Yeah. I was wondering if that was one with the blue hair, but there doesn't appear to be. Do we want to, like, look at the closet, too? Or, no, that's going to take forever. I'll do that off stream some other time. Play dress up with my little fighty doll. SF6 Eternity, indeed, ludicrously hot and very gender. Yeah.
Are you ready?
And they're just absolutely pumped for fighting. It's rad. I realize we've only played 2 rounds and maybe... Oh, that's not right for some reason. This fucking... I'm very appreciative of this laptop, and it's doing wonderful things. Oop. Mm-hmm. Yeah, completely lost track of what the fuck I was doing.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Yeah, Remlital has very big swords and a very small dog. Which is a wonderful combination, honestly. If I had a quick attack, I probably could have got that in. Alright, I can do that better. With what I know of fighting game fans and pro gamers, I was shocked that they included a black non-binary character right up front. Oh, Eternity in Street Fighter 6. It feels like fuck you gamers, which I'm very behind. It's been a lot of fuck you gamers, I think, has Street Fighter 6 been.
Mankind
Which, good, honestly.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
It's over.
You can't hide on that shield forever.
Recuperate.
Slap.
Where's your...
Dual
I don't know fighting games, but I'm very gay for these characters. I do know fighting games, and I'm still very gay for a lot of these characters. There's a couple that aren't. There's a couple that aren't to my taste, and then there are a couple that are fascists or cops saying the same thing twice, but those ones are therefore unfuckable, but oop. Oh, dang. Oh, that's really good. I felt quite bad how they did that. Dang. Really fucking got there. Hi, Bad Road. I wonder, did Ramlethal and Giovanna say anything about each other's dogs if they fight? Oh, that'd be interesting. So, between, not rounds, but between matches, we'll stop and we'll look at chat some, because trying to keep up with it while in the middle of a match is a little, oh, probably dead. No, it's fine. We contend that we blocked.
slap.
This meant something, but I don't know what.
Mankind mute. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Not permitted. Go. Escape. Escape. Please.
Oop, probably not. Hang on. Can block that? Nope. Did not have enough time. Rough. It just keeps happening. You think we'd learn how to fix it, but it doesn't appear to be manifesting. Maybe we should just be playing a much more defensive game. Oh, well, and not running headlong into the biggest attacks just like that, actually. Oh, come on. Give us one. Could not get one. That's fine. We get to see the cute dog again.
I didn't win it.
Let's run that down. I think the first game character I ever crushed on was Taki from Soul Calibur, which is not a, or Soul Edge, I guess. Which isn't a bad decision. She's cute. She seems nice. Thanks. I'm gonna go get my ass kicked somewhere else. At least some of the, hi Alma, at least some of the fuck you gamers can be placed at Sonic's Fox feet, or paws, I don't know what they go by. Interesting tagline. I do not know which of the things we have on screen you are referring to as a tagline. Only Alice can play a game that's ever can keep up with chat successfully. Oh, probably. It's not within us. Oh, the character said this meant something, but I'm not sure what. Hey, Ramlethal, hey there. Remlethal is interesting because she had a Bad Road would be able to do this better probably, but she had like a mission from her incredibly shitty. No, I don't play games with people like you. Like she's unbelievably powerful and was sent to Earth from the backyard where like
Are you ready?
no, still no. I don't want to play with you. You're garbage. But failed in that, so she was just sort of cut loose to roam the Earth. Yes, thank you. She was created by the universal will to eradicate humanity, but after her mission failed, because humanity is pretty inured to the idea of being eradicated, after her mission failed, she grew emotions, and is using a dog to help her navigate that, you know. Like a lot of people. Alright, let's see what you got. Sure. It's one of these things where, you know, your opponent is called Male Yaoi Warrior. And there's a couple ways that can break, but...
Mankind knew that they cannot... Duel
like, because Guilty Gear has gone a little bit out of its way to be like, nah... we have a bunch of trans and non-binary characters and everyone's just, like, rad all the time. Oop. God, okay, so this is the latest character. They've been, like, the big bad of the, like, anime that this game shipped with. And they're new enough that I don't know enough about how they play to be able to work well.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
They have a bunch of, like you're seeing it too. They have a bunch of, like, spells that they're casting that they have to draw out of their book, which is its own, like, mechanic. Oh, no. They also have, like, a visible shield, and I don't know if that's doing anything. You can see the bars at the bottom where those, like, live, the gauges for them, but... huh? Alright, there we go. Okay.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Oh, please. Oh, please. I could have fixed that. Oh, probably dead right here, hey? Yeah. That's how that I was always gonna go.
How rude of me.
Ramlatal is like the third Valentine to fail to destroy humanity. You think Universal Will would have gotten the hint by now? Oh, there's a big breakdown that Alma put out that I'm actually really interested to read. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to wait until the end of these rounds. We're gonna have to wait for me to get my ass kicked before reading the cool, funny thing in chat. You know, I'm just giving reasons to stay tuned. I'm helping you accelerate your buy-in. Jesus Christ. Could you fucking... Yep.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
The cubes would be less annoying if you can jump over them. So you can, because you can double jump in midair. And there are other ways to handle projectiles more generally, but... Again, I'm not used to how Asuka R Sharp, however that's meant to be pronounced, plays, so it's hard for me to know what's coming next. I think I just need to do my typical airbender tactics and avoid and evade for a while. I really wish I could have burst out of that. I'm gonna get you, damn it. Oh, well. It turns out I'm not gonna get you. It turns out I'm just gonna get God instead of that.
Beating people sure is hard. It's far easier.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Come on, no. Oh, no, it goes much bigger, doesn't it? That's fine. This is a learning mission. This is a fact-finding exercise. We're gonna see what it is Sharp Iron here can... Okay. Okay. I deeply disagree with that grab. Does one of Testament's scythes attack pull instead of push on block? Yeah, the heavy duck
Sure is hard.
will do that.
It's far easier to destroy them.
Which is useful for getting them in range to pop them up with that big angling projectile, but yeah, it didn't go that way. Oh, thanks, by the way. They were good matches. I'm sorry I lost. Let's check the chat. Check out the melody. I'm queer, says Wandering Beekeeper, and some of these characters make me question my sexuality. Yeah, like, I thought I couldn't like a clean-shaven pretty boy, right? And then fucking Scene Kisk comes along, and it's like, oh, apparently all he needs is an eye patch. Male yaoi warrior, gay fight dude. Male yaoi warrior, guy that fights gay dudes. Male yaoi warrior, gay guy that fights dudes. Oxford, comma, something, something. Those cubes would be, yeah, we did that. Asuka double A, yeah, okay. I probably could have been in the middle of the thing, but yeah, I didn't want to... I didn't lose track of what I was doing. Okay, you're probably a thing. Let's move on.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society.
I might switch back over to West Coast. It tends to be cooler over there. There we go. Oh, I didn't even notice it's by Ken.
There's no winning or losing, just knowing yourself.
Hell yeah, Biken.
I don't recall any business with you.
Testament versus Viking. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, ooh, okay. Well,
Tommy Guy.
missed that drop. Oop. Okay.
I didn't win. You just lost.
Coaxing arthritic traumatized dog deep kibble even though it is summer. That's a shame.
Duel 2.
I admire how Biken carries to Tommy with her just so she can hit flip them on you. Yeah, you know, if your whole thing is the gimmick, you gotta carry the gimmick with you. So Biken has that move she can do where she connects you with like a grappling ball, and
I know a thing or two about sorcery.
because she works her best like quite close range, that's pretty advantageous for her. Testament also does pretty well close up, so sometimes we get to convince Biken that she's in fact trapped in here with us. Ow. I thought you were supposed to hide the gimmick under the ring. No, you're not supposed to put anything under the ring. That's where Hornswoggle lives. That's his home. Don't just throw your garbage into Hornswoggle's house. I thought it was where folding chairs come from. He has a lot of folding chairs. People keep stealing from this poor man. Every single time you see a professional wrestler like drag a table or a chair out from under the ring, you know that Hornswoggle's in there, and he's just like, ah, god damn it, I gotta put up a whole new picnic table. I had all of my friends coming over. It was going to be so much fun. But now these wrestlers are taking all of my furniture.
Duel 1. Let's rock. Slap.
Don't fret. I cut too sharply.
Do you think that Triple H was stealing Hornswoggle's hedgehammers? Because that's a crime. That's just illegal. I think yes.
Let's rock.
I think that in addition to his, like, banquet hall that keeps getting all the chairs taken out of it. Hornswoggle's also running a pretty successful destruction business, the opposite of a construction business, and Triple H has taken all of his sledgehammers. Maybe it's just his rent for living there. I don't think anyone ever has brought that up in WWE. Please.
Don't go with the flow. Go with your hope.
Viking wins.
I should probably use one of my ults at some point.
Tommy guide.
There we go.
Get your head straight.
All right.
Do try to learn.
I heard you can pay the Helmsley family in foreign objects. Please, they're the McMahon Helmsley family. Or maybe they're not. Stephanie doesn't work there anymore, right?
That they cannot change.
Didn't she quit? Or is that not a thing anymore?
So instead of reflecting on themselves,
They brought Vince back as, like, chairman of something when they merged with UFC. And I think she quit outright. That was the information I heard. Foreign objects, like a lamp that's shaped like a lady's leg? I hear it's Italian.
I'm shapeless.
That's why it says fragile on the side.
Let's see where your beauty lies.
Having a bit of a chunk up, hey bud?
versus Viking.
Officially, she's on a leave of absence. Cool. Is this the same leave of absence that Shane McMahon was on for 20 years? Asking for a friend. What is humanity not reflecting on in Guilty Gear? The fact that their single-minded preoccupation with war and distrust of people who are different than them have largely crashed their entire society twice. So... What we love about that, by the way, is that that is half of the phrase as presented by the game. The whole version is in the song we played at the start, called "Smell of the Game," which is sort of the overarching theme for Guilty Gear, for StrIVe rather.
I'd say it's time for a tea.
The full quote is. Mankind knew they could not change society, but instead reflecting on themselves, they blamed the beasts. Stroke. They found beauty in the lives of beasts and could not lie to themselves about it. Which is a pretty powerful thing, and I think is a good part of why, like Guilty Gear got a lot more obviously queer and furry in this one. Sure. Allow me to transfix you. Listen, my transness is fine. Steph literally quit because Vince came back in and tried to control everything, looks like. Who would have predicted that Vince would try to control everything? Yeah. That sounds like a good tattoo. It's on the list, I think. I hate video games, but wrestling. I love wrestling. Ah, it's Brisket. I like Brisket, always have. I was sad that she was left out of Zerd. Or, I don't know, maybe she got added in later, but... The Testament versus versus Bridget fight, I actually need to start saying her name correctly, otherwise I'm just going to be saying Brisket all fucking stream, and I don't want to.
So instead of reflecting
The Bridget versus Testament fight specifically is very much like me being shuffling close to 40, having gendered quite a bit, being slightly exhausted by 22-year-old trans girls on Mastodon. It's like, I'm glad you're out here. I'm glad you're doing the shit that makes you happy. You exhaust me. There we go.
And pull.
Damn, now I kind of want an Arby's brisket. They're good sandwiches, Brunt. Hashtag not a sponsor. Hashtag we are not sponsored. Oop. Oh, two of them, hey? Two of them right in a row.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
What's with the waist cuff? I don't know, honestly. I think she's a bounty hunter now, but that doesn't really explain why she has a giant handcuff around her waist like a hula hoop. Alright, let's get kicked back to neutral and try better. Amazed we got away with it.
Slap.
Alright, come on. Let's have you. I can do that better.
Let's rock.
Ooh. Please. No, please.
Slap.
I hope you learned something.
Bridget wins. Duel 2.
Brisket's just kinky like that. Well, No. No. Okay. Up. Okay. Ooh, so much blocking. Oh god. My hand is shaking. Well, that was fun. I just absolutely did not hit a button. No, please. Okay. Oh, I was still alive. I'm not anymore. I had stopped to look at chat because I thought I had died.
No photos, please. How about an autograph?
So in like 2008 or so, handcuffs and locks were pretty seen, and I knew so many trans femmes who went all in on that look. I don't know, it's pretty... It's not a bad look.
Cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on themselves, they blame
Trans new things on a side-eye moderator, sometimes amazed when my age comes up. How did you do it in the old days? I invented gender. I was there.
Don't you think?
Be sure to pay up if I win, okay?
I lived it, Dottie.
Bridget versus Testament. Duel 1. Let's rock.
All that blocking and then won by a bee's dick.
Win Duel 2. Let's rock.
Ah, dang. I was really hoping I'd get off the wall. There you go. Nope. And here comes the second one. Ooh. That should do it pretty well. I had kind of similar exhaustion, says Beekeeper, with Johnny Weir, who made Eurovision tiring. Power Twink, who was given the thankless job of emceeing Eurovision for American television, the first year they shot in a supply closet with what they could scrounge from the lobby. We were made up what they lacked in pretty much everything and enthusiasm. Good for them. Whose airfish are these? These are, that was May's stage. Good old, no, not May Valentine. That's not her name, right? Huh. One of those was the jellyfish, I guess. Yeah, the really big ship in the back, the central one, with the pink with the white lettering on the back of it. Sure, let's go again. I'm not sure May has a last name. I think she does. I just don't know it off the top of my head.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting...
I appreciate Weir's commitment to bringing Eurovision to the Americas, but he's exhausting, and I went with the official broadcast last year. Nope. Well, that's absolutely going to work in a corner. Oh, well. There's no surname from May on the wiki. Alright, I'm willing to call the Guilty Gear wiki a reliable source, even though I probably shouldn't. So the problem I have with fan wikis isn't actually a problem I have with fan wikis, but it's that people who keep fan wikis for stuff like this, anyway, care a lot about the thing they care about. Which is wonderful, obviously, but then, like, the issue is that they care a lot more about continuity and the connections between characters than the developers do quite a lot of the time. So they'll have, like, these long chunks of text that are just like, these characters connect in these ways, and you can tell from the things they say in these dialogues when they fight these particular enemies on these certain days. And then the fucking devs will just decide, yeah, that wasn't canon, we didn't like it, we're retconning that. And then they're just like, oh, well, I was invested. And/or shrug, sure. May Valentine is the blonde woman from Yu-Gi-Oh! Thank you. Her name is pronounced Mai, I think. Dang. Oop. And... well...
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Could be conflating My Valentine and Faye Valentine of Cowboy Bebop. Yeah, that was conflating both of them with May Jellyfish Pirates from Guilty Gear. I need to get the fuck out of the corner. It's never going well for me in there. I need to just find a way to jet out of it. Some of us have been wanting to work on the Fusion Fall wiki, says Denise, but it's both on fandom and now extremely disorganized for reasons out of the community's control, so it never ended up happening. That's a shame.
Mankind knew that they can. Duel 1. Let's rock.
We had no idea. Oh, Jesus Christ. We had no idea Fusion Fall was a thing until it was well over. In fact, I think we didn't know it was a thing until y'all started doing videos about it. It's such a weird little beast. I'm just gonna keep you over there. You can stay in the corner for a little while.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Damn it, Crow. I trusted you. Okay. That's fine. I can come back from this. Ooh. Okay.
I'd say it's time.
Is incredibly niche, but had enough enthusiasm to be resurrected twice a decade later. Yeah. Weird little things can have their followers, like my beautiful child sheep in the big city. I remember seeing commercials for Fusion Fall back in the day. Yeah. We don't. We sort of feel like it's this weird hole in our memory. I kind of don't want to fight you again. I kind of don't want to fight you a third time, but I guess I'm gonna, so I might as well. Holy shit, you just unlocked memories with Sheep in the Big City. That is one of my favorite television shows of all time. Both of ours, September and I's. We just showed, like, Katie all of it. It's an incredible fucking thing. It's shockingly good for something that, like, came out in the 2000s. Yes? Oh, no, I didn't. I'm sorry. Katie did some research. May's name is fun because it's some kanji that I don't know how to pronounce, which is the Japanese word for the month of May here, which bears no similarity in pronunciation to the English word May, but in her case, she still pronounces it May, which is just so much etymological whiplash.
Change society.
I do like that.
So instead of reflecting on themselves,
They push Fusion Fall incredibly hard to catch on. Oh, yeah. So here's the problem that I'm currently experiencing vis-a-vis this crow. Usually, when you summon the crow to do crow things, it does it in a straight line. At far above Bridget's head height. But if Bridget is jumping, it would pretty easily hit the Bridget. God damn. No, damn it. Quit sending Roger after me. Was that 3? Google Translate gives those kanji as being pronounced gogatsu.
How about an autograph?
mankind knew that they...
Which it would, wouldn't it? Because Go is Japanese for 5. So it would probably be 5th month. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just out here trying some weird shit because you're some kind of riddle I can't solve.
Too solid.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Please stop.
Duel 3.
Okay. Oh. No. That reminds me of how it's a plot point in Death Note that Light's name is written with the kanji from Moon, but is a 4-stroke kanji,
Duel 1.
which means that hardly anyone would actually name a child that. Okay. And you're gonna send Roger at me, and then you're gonna push me in the corner, and I die. Great.
I hope you learned something.
Bridget wins. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Please. Please. Ah, damn. These fights are closer than the score makes it look.
Keep your eyes on me next
But that doesn't mean I'm not losing spectacularly. Let's take a little break and catch up on chat. Hi, thank you still. These were still good games. Thank you for playing. I'm going to go this way now, where you can't hurt me anymore. It's also why Misa called Light Yagami Moon Yagami before she met him. Apparently, wherever she was reading about him didn't use Furigana. I like Death Note. I wish the fanbase hadn't gone full Rick and Morty on it. I never finished watching it. Watched the first half of it on Netflix on Wii. Back in early high school. Watched the whole series, but kind of lost interest after the first season. We absolutely watched all of it. It drags for just a little while. We quite liked all of the stuff where it's Light and L interacting directly, doing the, I guess that's the end of the first half, right? Where they're playing that cat and mouse game. Mello and the other kid, the candy boy, weren't as interesting antagonists to us. Sorry about it. And we never remember this motherfucker's name, but Light's goddamn disciple. We call him Sakujo because that's what he's saying when we first encounter him. He's just saying the word eradicate over and over again as he strikes through, as he writes Death Note names. Nier was the other kid. You're correct.
Man.
They're M and N. LMN. No. All right. So this is Mia. If you haven't seen Mia, she basically just does that.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
She's a lot of really, really fast combos, but if you can, like, keep her from getting her first couple hits off, she shuts down pretty easy. Damn it, we need to keep holding back. We expect her to fly over us, but she hasn't been. She didn't get that meta memo, we suppose. Oh, we're dead here.
You really weren't that
I was a shithead when I watched it, so I might have been one of the people who came away with the wrong message had I finished it. You can't live in fear.
Let's rock.
We were also a really shitty person at the time, unfortunately. We were, fortunately, in the middle of our upswing, I think, so we could have sort of a nuanced... Oh, you piece of shit. Nuanced take on the idea of righteousness and who gets to decide who lives and dies.
Let's rock.
Yeah, I agree. That's what makes Light and L interesting, is that they have basically the same skill set, but they're using it differently. The whole thing is basically like both of them.
Let's rock.
Got you.
Well, both of them just waiting for the other one to fuck up. No, please.
Perfect.
Ugh, that was bad.
You should pay more attention.
I was a pretty awful teenager too, yeah.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
This is something that we've talked about on stream before, definitely, but we were just sort of the worst fucking centrists you could possibly imagine. We were never backing off of that particular we were low-key shitty in a way that hurts entire societies rather than individual people.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Just gotta recognize what you're doing and try and get better, basically. It's not easy. Ooh. Hey. No idea how I made that work. Definitely feels kind of the same space as Rick and Morty, where I think it's really good, but if I see someone wearing a t-shirt from it, I instantly think less of that person.
Bubble bath today.
I remember someone set the Eddie Izzard bit about European movies to a scene where Ella is talking to assistant. Sebastian, I'm arranging matches. I think I'd better go. Yes, I think you'd better had. Ooh, ooh.
Are you ready?
Okay. We can go again. Oh, this is probably going to be the last of these, huh? No, not the last of these. We'll go on break and then come back. This has gone quick. I've been having a lot of fun, apparently.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
No.
Playtime's over.
I'm just sort of getting to play a game I really like and talk about shit. Is this all that streaming is? I don't know why you people think this is hard.
Perfect.
I just got perfected because I was busy doing a weird bit. All right.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Yeah, I don't get to double perfect them back. I did get the one. And then I got a single combo that took away half my maximum HP. Just short for health Packard, I think. Or Hewlett points. Well,
Sweet dreams.
the cat's anxious, so I'm here now. Hello, Samantha. I think that's your name. Please let me know if I'm wrong. Hello. It's easy for me too when people show up and talk. Yeah. We try to, but you stream in the 2 hours between the streams that happen in this house where we have to eat food and get everything sorted for our evening.
Duel 2.
I hope we didn't do anything to make Jay nervous. That would not be ideal. We're sorry if that is the case. Please quit dying. Please quit dying in a corner. Sheila, could you please open the door?
Still my
Yeah, so Samantha, hello then.
More attention.
All right, one more getting my ass kicked, and then we're gonna go to fucking break.
Sorry.
Well, This me is as aggressive as my jam was in Guilty Gear X, and I had forgotten about jam until this moment. She was a sushi waitress. She might have been a cat girl. Am I thinking of someone else? I think I might be thinking of a character from Battle Fantasia, now that I'm thinking about it. Alice and I were talking about old fighting games during her stream, and we were like, what's the... Who's got a really good announcer? So I went and looked at a couple of my deeply outside fighting games. You didn't do anything fair, just an anxious kitten. Okay. Jam was a chef. I think she won the tournament in X and retired from bounty hunting to open a restaurant. The fireworks are starting to pop off. That's a shame.
You should pay more attention.
I should pay more attention, but unfortunately I have a lot going on. There's fireworks, and there's a chat, and I'm trying to do all that while keeping my button combos on lock. But, you know, it's rough. You get it. Yes, let's move to our assigned floor. We got ranked down again already. All it takes is one fucking fight. I need to look up who killed Bison. Surely it was Colonel Guile, yeah? Unless he's a major now. We're gonna go to break. Before we do that, we would like to take this opportunity to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, and the lives of people of color matter. That there is a civil rights movement ongoing in this country as Black Americans fight for basic human rights and dignity, to be treated equally under the law, to feel safe in places where you should just be able to feel fucking safe. We have some links that we would like for you to look at under the Donate Commander organizations that are helping people on the ground right now. The Bail Fund Network, helping to keep protesters out of jail. The Okra Project and the Black Trans Travel Fund, getting food, supplies, and travel out of dangerous situations to Black, trans, and non-binary people. And the Black Hills Legal Fund, the Lakota People's Organization, to take back their land, the Six Grandfathers, which was stolen, as every inch of the country was stolen, arbitrarily renamed to Mount Rushmore, and had white slave owners' faces carved into the side of it. Under the Action Commander things you can do to be of use right now, these are currently active GoFundMe's petitions you can sign. The ACLU Racism and Policing Correspondence Course, which is a 4-week email course that we suggest you have a look at if you would like to learn a little bit more about the history of policing in this country and why it is so bad. A little bit of education goes a long way, it turns out. We think that these are good places to start, but we live online now. Do your own research. Find some place closer to you if you were moved by the spirit, because there are definitely people closer than you think who could use some help and mutual aid. Just find some way to give your energy to the civil rights movement, because building a better future is everybody's responsibility. Making sure we get there together is everybody's fight. And we do this by battling white supremacy wherever we find it, globally, locally, and within ourselves. We're going to go to a break, stand up, get some water, do some stretching, do whatever self-care is important to you. We're going to run some ads. It'll be 3 to 5 minutes or so. We have no stance on if you use ad blockers or not. and we'll catch you back here at the end of that. I burped before I unmuted myself because I care about being a good host. I need to scroll over here and... Oh, well, can't do that, can I? How the hell do you scroll on a keyboard? Anyone? On a laptop? All I have is this touchpad. And it doesn't have the thing at the side that says scroll up and down here. Is it 2 fingers? No, that breaks it. Oh, fucking well. Actually, I can just pop out this chat, and that would be a lot more useful. Where is that? No, please switch to non-mod settings. Pop-out chat isn't a thing, it looks like. That's weird. Okay. Usually swipe 2 fingers up or down. Page up and down? Let's try that. Hey, that does a thing. Da-da-da-da. I need to look up who killed Bison. Ended up being Akuma. That makes sense. Also, a lot of people in the 19th century. Yeah, but Bill Cody gets all the credit. Recreational explosives are obnoxious. I used to like them in a controlled environment. We used to... This is just going to be story time for a second before we get back to the fighting. We used to, every year, go with our dad and our brother to the ballpark. They would have a 4th of July game at the local AAA minor league ballpark here. And they would do the same, like, bad, like, fireworks show that, like, plays a bunch of music that has the word America in it without actually examining what that song is saying about America. Like America from West Side Story and Born in the USA by Bruce Springsteen. It says Americana. That means it's pro-America, right? You aren't listening, bud. Anyway, the fireworks display was always all right. We mostly went because it was an open bar and we drank rather a lot at the time, and drinking for free was better. Drinking for free on our dad's shitty boss's dime was triply better. Let's get back to that. There we go. Now, of course, it's just like, beyond the fact that we live in a neighborhood and you shouldn't be fucking setting off fireworks in a neighborhood, there's also, like, I am done celebrating America conceptually. We can sort of be over this.
Are you ready?
The Drifter, my name is Tech, by the way, playing Happy Chaos. So this should be fun. Yeah, fireworks do terrify the dogs. They terrify humans that aren't me also. And sometimes exacerbate migraines, yeah. There's so many other ways if you wanted to, and again, we don't feel like maybe you should celebrate a country's founding.
Knew that they cannot change society.
The fact that
Instead of reflecting on
it's bombs all the time.
heaven or hell.
Yo.
God, I love chaos. Also, this character is very good.
Let's rock.
You forced my hand. Maybe now. I'm allowed to shot. Lousy shot.
Danger. Danger.
Are you just going for all gun, my guy? There we go.
And pose.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
For it. For it's better help.
Let me out of the air, you dick.
Lousy shot. It's better. Focus.
Alright. Fireworks are conspicuous consumption for poor people, and as a poor people, I refuse to join in. I agree with that. I've never really thought about it that way, but I can see that argument. Everything about this person is ludicrous. Yeah. When he wins, he snaps his fingers and summons an incredibly cool steampunk convertible to roast away in.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Hey.
Slap.
I like how the backgrounds of Guilty Gear characters range from incarnation of the human desire for a better tomorrow to horny sky pirates.
Duel 2.
Yeah.
Let's rock.
Non-binary Grim Reaper. Doctor desperately attempting to fix a mistake. Science experiment turned film producer. There we are. Literal evil bed.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
What the fuck was that? I feel like we just experienced some weird desync, because... Oh yeah, rollback frames went to 7 at some point.
Scary. So I can't drive. Yep. Focus. Lousy shot.
Looking at the VA cast for StrIVe, and oh hey, Octopimp is in this game. I also have not heard of Octopimp until this very moment. A guy who got popular doing Homestuck fan comic dubs. Oh, neat.
Mankind
The lag is not on our end. Oh yeah, that just happens sometimes.
themselves. They've
You know, you're connecting to...
for hell.
Hi there.
You're connecting peer-to-peer to another person. Or, no, that's not true. There's servers. But, like, their connection might not be fantastic, and you gotta deal with that. At least this isn't like a slideshow match. We've had a couple of those.
Yeah. Allow focus. Let's make this fun.
You could stop. Okay, that's fine. Also did an abridged series of the swimming anime 3. Neat.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
I'm not familiar with Free, but I do love anime about weird stuff.
It's better.
Not that swimming is weird. People did it for years just to survive.
For a lousy shot.
Well, please. No, no.
Slap.
We were on Crunchyroll a couple of weeks ago and I discovered Mashi, the magical school bodybuilding anime. Right, that should go on our list if it has a, like, dub. Because that's incredible. Cool. Thank you for the games. Thank you for your service. I'm going to go be beaten up elsewhere. It can't be worse than the other bodybuilding anime I recently watched, which was, How Heavy Are the Dumbbells You Lift? Which I want to recommend that show to people. The problem is that the show makes it very difficult to recommend to people because they just keep doing cheesecake shots of all of their characters. All the time, like 4 times an episode. And a lot of the, like, humor in the first couple of episodes are based around the fact that our sort of... It's an ensemble cast, but our sort of main character eats a lot. And there's like, oh, you do a chubby. And it's like... Some people do a chubby. That she's a fucking size 7 or something. It's... You're having some unrealistic body standards a little bit, but, you know, that's what bodybuilding's about.
Duel 2.
Did we ever find out how heavy the dumbbells she lifts are? Yeah, so they show like how much weight because it's a lightly educational anime about weightlifting that teaches you how to do the exercises. So we see that it's like, hey, she's lifting this much weight in this many reps and it burns this many calories. And that's really good for these muscles that we're showing by having her naked in a bed with a sheet covering everything but the affected muscles. Damn it.
Slap. Duel 3.
It's educational in a way. It's one of these things where, like, there are things that are really funny and good and cool about this show, and then there's everything else about it.
Perfect.
It's like, there's that, and then, like, 3/4 of the way in, they get their final, like, regular cast character, and she's from Russia, and she's come from Russia specifically to fight our main character because our main character has ludicrous punching power for some reason. It's never really explained. But they like try and do an arm wrestling contest, and Russian girl just gets immediately blasted, and it's like, oh well, I guess I stay here now forever. I care very much about Vladimir Putin for some reason.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
No, please stop. Babe, this is Toast from Bee and Puppy Cat you're describing. They're not dissimilar. The way they go about their bullshit is not quite that.
Duel 3.
But it is just like, nah, I want to fight you. You and only you, and it's not gay. That's the other thing about how heavy are the dumbbells you lift, is that it's absolutely not gay. Don't worry about it. The very first episode has the one that is our main who eats all the time, like walking along with the one that's actually serious about weightlifting, and the serious one, like, oh god, I keep forgetting this word and I say it wrong. Kabadon? The like smash, the like push against a wall, put your hand out. Like literally that. She's just saying, let's get as strong as we ever possibly can. Let's pump until our muscles explode. And it's like, you're working through some shit, and I understand that. This isn't the venue.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Want a little more? You're muted.
That's the thing. It's not as gay as I would like. I would like for it to be a lot gayer, is the thing. It's sort of not one thing or another. It's not my other beautiful perfect show, Iwakakaru's Sport Climbing Girls, which is one of the most fucking lesbian animes I've ever seen.
Where's your fighting spirit?
Testament. Win.
Iwakakaru got kneecapped so Birdie Wing could fly.
Oh no!
Huh.
I'd say it's time for a tea.
What was the one about societal homophobia? Lesbian Bear Storm, you are thinking of, which is made by, directed by the dude who created Utena, whose name is escaping me currently. I think the gayest anime I've ever watched was Lyrical Nanawa. Brings up sticky note types in Lyrical Nanoa. Underneath Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood and Obey Me exclamation point the anime apparently. I have a sticky note that's just for anime recommendations I get from people. There's so much anime out there. Most of it isn't to our taste. Let's say that way. We like cool narratives presented weirdly. We fucking loved Odd Taxi. Lyrical Nanawa is basically a giant robot anime disguised as a magical girl anime. They're magical girls, but they fight like giant robots. And they're gay? I couldn't imagine anything better.
Man.
As you know, I have a great fondness for pretty gay robots.
Got you.
Mm-hmm.
Be gone.
I'm so disappointed that the Madoka Magica's creator, when asked if the leads were gay, said, I don't know, probably, and then mumbled about strong friendships for a couple of minutes. That's a fucking shame. No, they're just gals being pals, is the thing. They're just two young women who are the most important thing in each other's lives, and they spend a lot of time looking longingly into each other's eyes as they decide how they're going to handle this power they've been given. That's what Madoka Magica is about, right? The only thing I can really think of is that, like, Tumblr thread.
Got you.
Damn it. Well... Chicks dig giant robots, and I remember nothing of Mega XLR other than this line. I haven't seen the show, but I'm 99% certain Homura is gay from Mega XLR.
Let's rock.
If you could stop for just like a second. There we go.
Don't fret.
Homura from Madoka Magica. The girl from Mega XLR was called Kiba. I'm willing to believe you. Mega XLR, one of the cartoons that I never really got around to. Kiba crashed her ship into a junkyard where Coop bought it for $1 and then bolted his car on top and wired it to be operated by a PlayStation controller. That's a very fun show. Living here in Jersey, fighting villains from afar, you gotta find first gear in your giant robot car. This is Megas XLR. Chicks dig giant robots. I'm from Jersey. This is what Jersey sounds like. Oh, damn.
Truly unmotivated.
Consulting the wiki confirms the name is Keybell, so it's difficult to type with claws. I've not tried myself. I usually take the claws off when I'm typing. But I should try it someday. Come on. Your claws
You really
come
weren't
off.
that bad, I guess.
There's been another episode of Megas XLR waiting in line in the DMV, and that episode takes less time than my last wait at the DMV. I'm trying to remember the last time I actually had to go to the... It's not the DMV here, it's the, Department of Public Safety. There it is. I think the last time I went was when we changed our name. And had to go get all new, IDs drawn up. That was fun. We probably need to renew our license again, hey? It feels like it's been a while. We should check that, actually. I'm sure it's fine. We should just check it, you know, for safety. Oop. You don't get to hit me with your adorable bear.
Age is a harsh mistress.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Here
Oh, please. Oh, please, no. With the time dilation from my thyroid, I could not tell you when you last renewed your license. Yeah. We'll figure it out. DPS is what most people think of as the DMV, which is damage per second. They are technically different things. Thank you, exactly. 1 tank, 1 healer, 2 DMV. Let's just have a look at something real quick for my own peace of mind. We need to bring up the thing real quick. I've got time.
Are you ready?
Huh. Wild. Okay. I didn't read that person's name. I hope it wasn't terrible. Oh, Kiryu Kazuma. Good. I'm glad you're taking a break from your long, hard day of, punching wastrels to come here and play Guilty Gear with me. Kazuma Kiryu.
Duel 1.
The Dragon of Dojima.
Slap.
Has
Duel 2. Let's rock. Slap.
There you go.
do try to learn your limits.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I think it's... no. Hang on. I had a thought and it completely went away. Chip is another example of characters where it's like, I didn't think I could be into a dude like this, but it turns out I can be into a dude like this.
Slap. All things. Duel 2. Let's rock.
Like, I guess all you need is an adorable red panda friend and, like, the ability to slightly disappear. Listen, I'm an easy piece of the void. All I need is for you to have a red panda friend. I don't see the problem with that. Damn it. This isn't ideal. Fuck.
Slap.
The element notification noises got me, even though mine's muted. Also, damn, we can't find our vape. I'm deeply sorry for your loss. Let me try and close element for a moment. Oh crap, I have to close it from the fucking system tray, don't I? Yeah, hang on, just a second. There we go. There should not be any more element beeps. If they are, it will be a surprise to me. Oop. Mm-hmm. And that midair tornado is really something.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Hey, can you, like, give me a fucking second? Well, that's fun. That was correct. That was the correct way to take me out in that moment. I do see the appeal of both having a red panda friend and being able to slightly disappear, right? Not always disappear, just every now and again. Just a little bit. It's like, hey babe, I need just a little bit of space. Can you? Oh yeah, got it. Sukiyaki. And juices away. Was chip on wireless? I have no idea what that means. Well, I know what that means. I have no idea how I would know that information. You can't see me stretching, but I am stretching.
Mankind knew that they cannot change society. So instead of reflecting,
Just taking the opportunity to get my shoulder blades right. Because we've been hunched over for quite a while now. Oh, no, gold. No, go, Lewis. Okay. Oh, well. Sometimes you just accidentally hit the burst in the middle of the... in the middle of the air, and then you just fall straight down and get smacked by a coffin on a string.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Santa Claus? No, it's not Santa Claus. It's Trans-Ally Gold Lewis Dickinson. It's unfortunate that he's a Secret Service agent in charge of Area 51.
Making a strategic retreat.
And pose.
He is big. He's a really big lad. He's quite slow. Which is the trade-off, but damn, he hits like a train. I know, right? That's the thing, is that there's a bunch of really cool characters in this game, and the ones you don't want to be feds are feds. Giovanna's a new character. We like Giovanna a lot. She's like a capoeira fighter who has like her persona fight next to her and do like wolf kicks.
Mr. President, hello. Hello? Wrong number.
mankind needs.
She's really excellent. Unfortunately, she is also a Secret Service agent, so she doesn't appear to like her job, so there's that. I think she just sort of got pushed into the role. But she's got the badge, and unfortunately, even furry cops are bastards.
Slap.
I used to be a cop, and now he's a king, yeah.
Let's rock. See you in hell. Perfect.
Even furry cops are bastards looking at you, people who are horny for the Disney bunny cop. Yeah, I know, right? I've also seen Gold Lewis dressed like Colonel Sanders, and I don't know if that was a mod or a real skin. It seems like exactly the sort of shit Guilty Gear and, to be honest with you, Japanese burger, Kentucky Fried Chicken would pull, but I feel like that has to have been a mod. Oop.
Let's party. Supernatural. Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
I thought Gold Lewis is the Secretary of Defense. You're right, actually. Gold Lewis is the Secretary of Defense. That was the thing we knew and forgot in the moment. Because we actually don't access our log of Guilty Gear lore very often. Because we're actually just really happy to watch the cool cartoons fate. We should actually go and like watch the whole. I said earlier that there was an anime that came shipped with the game, and yeah, it's just on. It's on this file. We can just look at it. Probably should give us a little bit of insight as to what's actually going on in this story, as opposed to the story we've been telling, which is non-binary Grim Reaper fucks the universe. Hot. I don't disagree. There's a reason we keep playing it, and it's because it's fun and hot. Wrist is starting to complain a little bit. We'll probably do one more, and then just call it. It'd be a little bit early, but that's fine. It can be a little bit early. Let's you and me, Dolgo. Oh, speaking of Kai.
Are you ready?
Yeah, they were specifically a gear sent out to kill Testament. Was specifically a gear sent out to kill other gears and then met Dizzy and was like, well, I can't kill Dizzy. Come on. Let's be real here. And then joined up with the Jellyfish Pirate crew. They have some specific dialogue.
Slap. Duel 2. Let's rock.
And then sort of found themselves on their own, and now they're just doing this. What we like about Testament is specifically the sort of oh, how do I want to phrase this? The outfit arc pretty evenly matches my own in that previously Testament dressed like a mall goth who had managed to buy an actual raven somewhere. Just like a black crop top and some very loose-fitting pants, and it's like, oh no, you're exactly this sort of like, you're definitely gonna come out as something eventually, and then now is a little more sure of themselves and dresses a little more fashion-forward. They found underneath my blanket. Good for you.
I'd say it's time for a tea.
You can't kill Dizzy, both because she's adorable and because Necro will vaporize you if you try. Yeah.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Ooh. Complicated. Worrisome. Oop.
Slap.
Oof. One more in the pocket. Unless you have decided you're done. You can be done if you want. Okay.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I see you! Move your arc! Saw that! Arbiter Sun. Blow! Vapor thrust!
Ooh.
Now!
Arbiter Sun.
Slap. Duel 2.
Aw.
Stun it!
This.
Stun it! Great reach!
Pity.
Slap.
I'd say it's time for a tea break. Milk and sugar for you.
Speaking of Dizzy, who told Scene where babies come from? I'm betting Soul. Yeah, that just makes sense. Thanks. Thanks. We're gonna quit for the evening. This has been rad. I've enjoyed this a lot. Let's go back to here and cut it all the way out and just get to our exit strategy. It's somewhere. We have an outro screen. Here it is. Hey. Thank you all for joining me. I've been StrIVe, one of 6 people who stream on this channel. I'm the one that doesn't have a face photo on this picture. Because it was made some time ago. Along with, my headmate September, our wife Katie, her sisters Annie and Allison Zoo. We stream 5 days a week here. If you want to interact with the follow button and whatever makes you the most comfortable and see what it is we are doing when we go live. This got away from me. I don't know why I am continuing with this voice. Let's look at the schedule. Let's do that for a change. At schedule.truck.community. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Willow's going to be playing a deck builder at twitch.tv/WillowMist23, as she has been for the last few weeks. Those are really interesting. And Annie is going to be playing more of the Resident Evil 4 remake, which she must be to the end of by now, right? It's gotta be like one more stream. She's like beat Krauser. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. Ashley's back. Like the magic. That's a joke about Siegfried and Roy Masters of the Impossible for some reason. Watch Annie play Resident Evil 4 Remake here on Tuesday. Wednesday is going to be Bad Road at twitch.tv/badroad, playing the post-game of Shadowrun Hong Kong. This still says Willow makes arts and crafts, and I don't know if that's correct in the same time slot, but that, again, will be at WillowMist23 if it goes down. And in the evening, Zoo will be going back to Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. Sekiro rules. Watching Zoo play it is incredible because she just hops around the whole field like a glorious rabbit, doing her whole whoosha thing. On Thursday, Andy at twitch.tv/Andemonium will be playing more Outer Wilds. I'm not going to say anything else about that other than that I'm very excited. We have had to go into Andy's chat to watch him play Outer Wilds and remain silent most of the time because all we want to do is like scream about, this is so good. This thing is going to be so cool when you figure it out. Oh my god, this whole puzzle is rad. This planet is fantastic. And we don't want to do that. It feels intimidating and spoilery. So that's on Thursday, and after that, back here, Alice will be playing more Final Fantasy XIV, probably continuing with the Manderville quests, unless I missed my Manderville guess. We'll see. Friday, Katie's either going to be playing Inkbound or is going to be starting a new thing. We'll see how that goes. Saturday, Willow's going to be in a couple of times playing more deck builders, and then at twitch.tv/XenonFiber in the evening, someone will be playing Kingdom Hearts 2, the second Kingdom Heart. Oh, I've been sent the Patreon shoutouts. I'll do that in a moment. And, pardon me. What in God's name was I saying? Kingdom Hearts 2, that's on Saturday. Sunday, we don't stream, but at twitch.tv/Wandering Beekeeper. Wandering Beekeeper will be playing Wandering Village, a game about being on the back of a giant turtle and building yourself an environment that ethically interacts with the environment you live on, to wit, the turtle. And then Monday loops back around to us. More Outer Wilds on Andemonium, and we're gonna be playing something. Are we gonna start 7 Days End with You next week? Or are we gonna do something else? We might do something else before we start 7 days. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's the schedule. You can find it at schedule.truck.community along with links to the remainder of our stream team. Let's go down the list. There are so many of them now. Twitch.tv/Andemonium, Bad Road, Scene on Fiber, Riz Plays Games, Willow Mist 23, Wandering Beekeeper. Did we miss anyone? I don't think we did. These are all wonderful channels full of wonderful streamers worthy of your time and attention. And if you want to see more of what we do, we have a YouTube at youtube.truck.community, or youtube.com/@SquirrelLily is another way to get there. We've been doing this for 6 years now. We have a whole bunch of VODs. Some of them are quite good. Go watch September play Betrayal at Club Low. Those streams are great, because it's the Cosmo D games, so it's just a whole bunch of wacky bullshit happening at it, and it's just sort of taking it in stride, trying to be the best pickpocket, thief, and saboteur that this fucking nightclub has ever seen. Is that we have ways you can support us at twitch.tv, at patreon.com/SquirrelLily, or etsy.com/nodefault, I think is how that works, or is it nodefault.etsy.com? It's the second one of those. You could support us on Patreon, like Andemonium, or like Melissa Case, or like Jay. I'm not going to read all of this because I don't know if you want your last name on a thing. I'm not doing that. Is this everything I need to say? This music is Neon Blue Ink. You can find it at bandcamp.com/xenonfiber. Go listen to it, and go listen to Synth Fluid, which is the most recent album put out under that name, and is very, very good. Sorry about the messages noises, it's fine. I think Patreon lets you choose the display name you want read. I don't know, this is an actual literal last name. That sort of makes me feel uncomfortable. We'll talk about that off stream and come back to it. My last name is fine to read out for future ref. Oh, then J, unionize everything except cops. Logan, conduit of queerness and mage of life. You could be like these people and support us on Patreon. But even if you can't do that, thank you for showing up. Thank you for checking out this stream. We love doing it. We hope to continue doing it until we can't anymore. That everything. I've said, is that everything about 6 times, and it's never everything. There's always more things. We're going to go to fucking bed. Have a good evening, and stay safe. I need to think of my own sign-off. We'll put it on the list.